Hey guys, check it out. You're watching Jonathan Clarke on YouTube. Oh no. I know now you guys are the most incredible fans in the universe. Just today, over 50 people have subscribed to this YouTube channel since 8 a.m. this morning. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe this. I was just a guy who used to host shows out of his parents' basement. And you guys took me and made me famous overnight for thoughts on Dove Cameron, Descendants, Zombies, all your favorite Descendants and Zombies stars, cast members. It's insane. Everybody loves these videos. Always subscribing to these videos. I don't know what it is about me. Everybody loves my voice having something to do with association with Descendants and Zombies. There's always been something about my voice being associated with Descendants and Zombies, is it not? And I have never felt more honored to be in your guys' presence talking about Descendants and Zombies because I too am just like each and every one of you. I love Descendants and Zombies, and I love talking about it. If I ever have an opportunity to talk about anything, it would be Descendants and Zombies. I will never go away, and I will forever and always dedicate the rest of my life, even if that's what that means, to uploading Descendants and Zombies videos for each and every one of you, because I do it with a passion and a pride that goes with uploading a video about Descendants and Zombies. You just can't show up on YouTube and talk about Descendants and Zombies for the hell of it. You've got to show up and talk about Descendants and Zombies because you know that there's a 7-year-old girl out there who loves Descendants and Zombies, and I think about you every single time that I upload a video because you have deserved far better reviews than ever before, and I just wanted to be that guy to give it to you guys, even if it meant that I had to move into a house near a soda plantation and a chemical plant, which is the reality of my life. This is how I live. That chemical plant, that soda plantation could explode at any given moment. I am far from prepared. I go to the dollar store every day and pick up the necessary essentials like food, water, medical supplies, and toilet paper, living in fear that my house is going to be TP'd and egged this Halloween, which is only 24 hours away from happening, but I really do love being here with you guys, man. You guys are the best fans ever, and I can never seem to put into words how appreciative I am of each and every one of you because you leave me at a loss for words every single time. Over 50 people have subscribed to this YouTube channel since 8 a.m. this morning. You guys just started subscribing because of a video I uploaded about Dove Cameron. That's what happened for me over a year ago. I was just sitting here one night, I uploaded a video about Dove Cameron, had over 1,500 views on just one video, and like 100 subscribers, and I've been here ever since, dedicating the rest of my life to talking about your favorites. Kylie Cantrell, Dove Cameron, Sophia Carson. I mean, this is the best time I've ever had in my entire life as a journalist. And I've talked about everything, but I have never talked about anything as powerful as Descendants and Zombies. And that's what every other YouTube creator should realize, is that Descendants and Zombies is so powerful, and it's touched millions of hearts. So why criticize a franchise? You criticize a franchise because you don't know the first thing about those franchises and how much it's touched the hearts of a 7-year-old girl. That's why you criticize it. I think that we should go out of our way to say nothing but nice things about Kylie Cantrell because the girl's crying every night because of these reviews that are being uploaded on YouTube so ridiculously. I think that if we're going to talk about Kylie Cantrell, then we should talk about Kylie Cantrell and we should give her praise for how far she's come. She still has a long way to go. That's the thing about Kylie Cantrell. So because she feels a certain way and has a voice, she shouldn't be afraid to use it. Neither should Dove Cameron. Now, Dove Cameron's become more vocal in recent years since breaking away from Disney and coming into her own, which I really appreciate, but so too can Kylie Cantrell. God gave Kylie Cantrell a voice and she shouldn't be afraid to use it. Because she has an opinion does not deserve to give us the right to criticize her. And she doesn't deserve to be criticized because she's figuring out her place in the world. I want you guys to know this about me if you know anything about me. I will forever and always support you as a fan of Descendants and Zombies. I will forever and always support your favorite stars, and I will come out swinging and taking bullets for each and every single one of you every single time. And if we're going down together. Because I've seen and heard it all about Descendants and Zombies. When it comes to the Zombies franchise, this franchise has been criticized to the ends of the earth. Everybody uploads videos with criticism of the Zombies franchise without even giving it a chance, because they don't see the good in Descendants and Zombies. And I understand that, and I understand how you guys feel, because there's a certain pride and a passion that goes with every video that I ever upload, and that I ever create. I study the franchises. I know everything there is to know about your favorite Descendants of Zombie stars, what they love, what they hate, what they love to see the most out of life for. And I just want to support that. And I want to support you guys for your passions for collecting the dolls and the Descendants of Zombies merch, which I think is the coolest thing in the world. And the cutest thing in the world when a girl shows up at my door every year dressed up as their favorite Descendants character trying to get me to guess who they are. It happens to me every year. Hey, Jonathan Clarke, you're crazy. Guess who I am? Go home then and upload a video about Descendants of Zombies for me to subscribe to your YouTube channel. This has been the reoccurring thing of my life, and something that I honestly can't live without, because this universe is only so big. Even with how big this universe seems to be, on times, there is always a girl out there who loves your videos and loves you for uploading your videos. So the least you can do is show that same respect to them that they have for you. Because in all the criticism that I've received for all these videos on Kylie and Dove and Ruby, who I love dearly, I can't forget to mention Ruby's name, there is always a girl out there who loves you for just uploading a video about stars she loves and moments that she was a part of and felt like she was a part of for forever, that she wanted to last forever. Because I'm going to tell you guys something. No matter what a critic tries to convince you or persuade you to believe, the least you can do is believe that forever does exist. Because it really does. And I wanted moments like these to last for forever and always inside of each and every one of your individual hearts. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I'm not a critic. I was just a journalist who hosted shows at his parents' basement. I didn't even know if my voice was ever going to be heard. It was really a hit or miss for me every single time I uploaded a radio show or a commentary on YouTube. By 2009, I had become one of the most revered and one of the most popular YouTubers of all time. Some people loved me, other people didn't, but the people who did love me outnumbered the people who didn't, and I'm still here. After all this time, I feel like I've been a part of everything, and I've been there for every important moment of each and every one of our lives. Some of you will remember me when you're 25 years old and say, hey, that guy was cool. He was a real sweetheart. He used to upload videos about the stars that I love, the franchises I grew up with, Descendants of Zombies, and that's the greatest honor of my life. That means the world to me coming from you guys. Every single time somebody hits my like button or goes out of their way to hit my subscribe button, she hits my subscribe button because she loves these videos. And she loves the moments that made her a fan of Descendants of Zombies. The moment that Victor and Nova met each other for the first time after seeing each other in a reoccurring dream. Zed and Addison fell in love with each other from the very first moment they laid eyes on each other in the zombie safe zone, realizing they wanted to spend the rest of their lives together. I get it. I know the appreciation behind songs like Legends in the Making, how everybody has a legacy, and it's all about how we define that legacy and how we're remembered forever and always. Songs like Rewrite the Stars, because there's such a passion that goes with one finding true love, and everybody has one. No matter if you admit to it or not, you've always had a crush that you thought you'd spend the rest of your life with. Why not believe in it? I think that people who would actually break down these franchises would have a greater appreciation for it if they actually would break down the franchise as opposed to criticizing something they don't know anything about. That's why this YouTube channel is the most popular YouTube channel in the world right now, because I believe in these two franchises just as much as each and every one of you. And I will continue to believe in them for the foreseeable future, because I see nothing wrong with being a fan of Descendants of Zombies, because there really is nothing wrong with being a fan of Descendants of Zombies and who and what you love. If you love Kylie Control because of her music, because of her acting as the character Red, I support you. And I'm here because of you. Jonathan Clarke on YouTube exists because of each and every one of you. You're the reason why Jonathan Clarke on YouTube happens. And I have never ever forgotten it, and I don't ever want you to forget your passion for Descendants of Zombies, because it outshines any amount of criticism that these franchises have received. I think both Kylie and Malia are beautifully being represented as Descendants characters of a franchise we never thought would exist. I think 15 years ago we never thought Descendants would ever amount to what it has become. It's become a global phenomenon for every idiot out there who criticizes Descendants of Zombies, and I think that's a greater appreciation for Descendants of Zombies to showcase on a YouTube channel. If you're passionate about something, regardless of what that passion is, talk about it, and never be afraid to let the world know how you feel about something. Never be afraid to let anybody know how you feel about Descendants of Zombies, and keep on supporting it. Keep on believing in the franchises, because this story is far from over. I really believe everybody has a heart, and they want to put their heart into what they believe, and I see nothing wrong with that. So if uploading videos for the rest of my life on Descendants of Zombies is what I was meant to do, then so be it. I'll upload videos about Descendants and Zombies for the rest of my life, and I will take bullets for every girl who ever said they were a fan of Descendants and Zombies, and continue to do it for the foreseeable future. Because you guys need somebody to help you make sense of these franchises. You guys need to be supportive of the franchises you've known and loved for forever, and you need a voice. And I've just felt so honored to be your voice of Descendants and Zombies for however long it's been. I've lost count. People are crazy about this YouTube channel. It blows my mind every single time. I can't even believe it. I can't believe that I've almost spent 20 minutes again talking about Descendants and Zombies. See, it's so easy to talk about Descendants and Zombies. It's a 5-star production, regardless of how you choose to look at it. And these stars have brighter stars in the sky than ever before. I think the stars like Freya Sky and Malachi Burton have shined brighter than ever before, and they have futures. So let's talk about those futures, and let's support them in those futures so they don't have to be afraid anymore. They don't have to be scared. They don't have to cry their eyes out every night because they're so tired after a performance and then watch themselves on YouTube because some critic uploads a video that makes no sense. I know because I see these reaction videos for zombies, especially zombies. Nobody ever wanted to give that a chance. But I saw the good in zombies. I saw what you believed in. I studied what you believed in. I analyzed what you believed in because I believed in you. And in order to understand you, I had to understand what you loved, and the greatest honor of my life became being a host of a show that prided itself on Descendants and Zombies content. I would love to be here for the rest of my life. If I could die on this show, I would die on this show, because each and every one of you is the most supportive niche that I have ever been a part of in my life. Descendants and Zombies brought me back, and I will never ever forget the opportunity that Descendants and Zombies presented me with, and also the honor of meeting each and every one of you and doing right by your favorite stars and showing them the justification they have forever and always deserved. Because in all honesty, you guys have deserved far better reviews than what you've seen. I apologize for all the reviews that you have watched on YouTube that have brought you and led you to me, because I will never ever let you guys down. I will always be here supporting your favorite stars, their music videos, their music careers. Freya Sky's got this beautiful tour lined up. Tickets go on sale on October 30th, which actually is today. So hopefully you've got your tickets for the Freya Sky tour. She's got dates up on FreyaSky.com, and I just want to let everybody know that I do support this fully. 150%. I will be here uploading videos about Freya Sky for the rest of my life, even if that's what that means. And you're saying to yourself, hey, Jonathan Clarke, man, you are really dedicated and supportive of Descendants and Zombies. Yeah? Can you please subscribe to my YouTube channel? I would love for you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I would love to know that you watched this video from beginning to end and you've subscribed to my YouTube channel because you are a supporter of Descendants and Zombies like me, and we share in the same passion, because that's what's so cool about being a fan of Descendants and Zombies, knowing that somebody out there loves Descendants and Zombies as much as what you do talking about it. Because I just don't talk about Descendants and Zombies. I showcase a passion. I know everything there is to know about your favorite stars, what they like, what they don't like. Meg Donnelly's favorite color is orange. Dove Cameron loves to read before she falls asleep every night. I get that. I seem to be the only guy who watched videos of Dove Cameron showing the books to you guys that she loves to read. And somewhere out there in this world, there is someone else that shares a passion for wanting to read. I get that. I see that every single day, every single time I sign on to this YouTube channel. You guys showcasing your passions on your YouTube channels. I get that too. The thing is, about being a fan of Descendants and Zombies, this is the greatest honor of my life. And I think that if we're going to talk about Descendants and Zombies, the least we can do is show that appreciation that should exist for Descendants and Zombies, instead of wishing that it would go away for forever. Because we don't have to wish for it to go away for forever. We just want to wish the story would continue and last for forever. Because I believe that somewhere out there in this really big universe, there is somebody that wishes that forever would exist forever. So why not encourage them that forever does have a chance of existing for forever and doing what it's supposed to do, last for forever. I know time always elapses forever through the hourglass, and it's all about the time that we have. We never know how much time we have, but I think we've got a greater appreciation for that now because of the rise of Red and the concept of time travel being in the franchise for the first time ever, courtesy of Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella, which were beautiful fairy tales. In all honesty, I grew up watching the original Alice in Wonderland and Cinderella movies, and I thought they were beautiful fairy tales. The relationship between Cinderella and the mice that helped her make her dream come true, going to the ball and finding true love, falling in love with Prince Charming. It was a beautiful story. I must have watched it 500 times, if not 1,000. Alice in Wonderland was one of the most beautiful characters of all time. So why not showcase it with a greater appreciation with Descendants and Zombies? I'm all in. I'm all in for it for the foreseeable future, man. And if there are critics out there that want to fire bullets at me, then so be it. But I love Descendants of Zombies just as much as the person watching this video. And I will die a fan of Descendants and Zombies because I'm incredibly supportive. You guys have forever and always been of me. It really means the world to me that I can be here, be a part of all of your lives, and be a fan of Descendants and Zombies like each and every one of you. This is the greatest honor of my existence, because I've been a fan of Kylie Control ever since she was 10 years old, and I remember watching her on her YouTube channel, Hello Kylie. All she ever wanted to do was entertain us, sing and dance in front of us on a YouTube channel. I mean, everybody wants to sing and dance on YouTube, and if you want to sing and dance on YouTube to introduce yourself to a global audience, then more power to you. If you want to open your own YouTube channel and you want to become a full-time YouTube creator, I see nothing wrong with that, because I love being on YouTube. I've never been on YouTube to qualify for the YouTube Partnership Program or monetization because I don't care about that. I have everything at my disposal. I don't need to achieve monetization on YouTube or qualify for the YouTube Partnership Program. I don't care about that. I just want to be here on YouTube because I love being on YouTube and I love video creation. I've loved video creation ever since I was 13 years old and knew how to use a camera. And all I ever wanted to do was to have my voice be heard and to be seen by a global audience. And Disney provided me with the opportunity to showcase my passion and get to know each and every one of you. And regardless if I qualify for anything on YouTube, I will forever and always be indebted to each and every one of you and be appreciative of who and what you love. And be dedicated to those franchises that made us the best of friends, that gave me the opportunity to meet so many wonderful people. Because it's not just about uploading a video. It's about understanding your audience and having an understanding of who your audience loves and what your audience is all about, and giving your audience what they want. So if a video about Descendants of Zombies, even if it means moving into a home near a soda plantation and a chemical plant, is what it comes down to, living in your life in fear that the soda plantation is going to explode at any given moment, then so be it. I guess we're in this together. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support you've shown this YouTube channel, which I can only hope you're going to continue to show and support me with in the foreseeable future, because I look forward to Descendants 5 Book of Wonderland just as much as each and every one of you, because it's going to happen. I look forward to Zombies 5 because it's going to happen. And I love being here because of each and every one of you. This is the greatest honor of my life. That's why I upload a video every night after sunset, because each and every one of you means so much to me, because you've shown me your passions for Descendants of Zombies in different ways than I've showcased it for you. Because I don't have any Descendants merchandise to back up my claim. I've seen the videos of the Descendants of Zombies posters as backdrops on YouTube videos. They seem to be the biggest Descendants of Zombies fans in the world, but little do they know that they can't even tell you what Descendants of Zombies means truly to their hearts, because they probably never even watched Descendants of Zombies. If you're going to talk about Descendants of Zombies, then talk about Descendants of Zombies, and make somebody feel as if they're a part of something special. Moments that could have a chance of lasting for forever, because really, why can't Descendants last for forever? Okay, the concept of time travel is taken out of it, so did Ruby have to say goodbye? Was Ruby unnecessarily removed from the Descendants franchise when you could have went back in time and saved Ruby from obstruction and had her have something to do with present-day Wonderland, or repackaged her as a different character like Alice or Rapunzel? I mean, there's so much of an opportunity with these characters that are no longer needed in the franchise, and so much more of a story to be told. And to be honest with each and every one of you, I miss Ruby Rose Turner with all of my heart. I wish Ruby was still a part of the franchise moving forward, but don't lose hope, because I really do believe that Ruby's story is far from over. And if you believe it too, you can find time in hitting my subscribe button, because I love being here for you guys. I love recording these videos for you, and I love showcasing a passion and talking about it passionately, because I really do believe that very few YouTube creators possess that same passion for whatever they love. And when it comes to Descendants of Zombies, you guys have deserved Descendants of Zombies podcast for a very long time, and I have never felt more honored to be the host of this Descendants of Zombies podcast. And it's become very apparent to me that this is the most popular Descendants of Zombies show in the world right now, because of my passion and how I've always showcased it. And it's the greatest honor of my life having the honor to showcase it for each and every one of you. Thank you so very much. So if you would take time to hit my subscribe button, I would forever appreciate you. I love having you here. I love being in your presence to talk about Descendants of Zombies, and we have a lot to get to. Tomorrow is Halloween. I will join you as early as 8:35 a.m. tomorrow morning, and we will have a whole lot of fun talking about Descendants of Zombies. So if you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, you're probably going to want to get that out of the way. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you have a lot of Descendants of Zombies conversation coming your way throughout tomorrow. Of course, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween to everybody. I am living my life in fear of having my house TP'd and egged, but I am prepared for the inevitable, which also includes a zombie apocalypse, because one can never be too prepared living their life in fear of either having their house TP'd or egged or a zombie apocalypse. Guys, thank you so much for all the love and support you've shown this YouTube channel. I honestly don't know where I'd be without you guys. I love you guys so much, man. Keep on supporting Descendants of Zombies, having a forever and always special place reserved in your heart for Descendants of Zombies, because this conversation is far from over, because it doesn't have to be, guys. And if you believe in forever, that's all I ask, that you keep on believing in forever, because life is that much sweeter when all of us are, guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.